Did you know in Japan, Spain, puta is bitch?
Yeah.
Laputa.
The bitch in the sky.
The bitch in the sky.
Hi, welcome to ABC's Film. This week we are watching another Studio Ghibli film. Alex tells me it's their very first one for Studio Ghibli proper. It's called Laputa, Castle in the Sky. So Laputa, Castle in the Sky is an animated movie about a girl called Sheeta.
Cheetah, yes.
And she has a magic stone, which, unbeknownst to her at the beginning of the film, the stone will show you the way to this island that's floating in the sky. So there are pirates after it, the army's after it, and on her sort of travel, she comes across a young boy, and they sort of team up.
She literally falls into his lap, doesn't she? Because she falls out of the sky and she floats, and he catches her, and that's how they meet.
Yeah, and they kind of get up to hijinks on their way to find this mythical castle in the sky.
So Barry, what did you think of Laputa, Castle in the Sky? Were you spirited away by Laputa, Castle in the Sky?
No.
No? What?
I didn't think it was bad, but it was very... I was thinking about it,
yourself.
You know how we discuss a lot of times, like, oh, you know, which is better, Ghibli or Pixar?
Yeah.
And I think of the Ghibli films that I've seen, this is like The Good Dinosaur.
Oof. No,
This is better than Good Dinosaur,
Okay.
but I mean, like, this is the one where it's just kind of like, yeah, it's alright.
I think it's really magical.
I
think
didn't get that at all.
Real,
I enjoyed it.
I think it's a real adventure. I think all the characters are really well drawn. I think
Yes.
not literally well drawn. They are well drawn, but you know, like the characters are well defined.
Oh right, I thought you meant like
They're well drawn
well
as
animated,
well.
yeah.
No, they are well animated. I think all the designs are really good. I think
They
the
are.
story's quite engaging.
yeah.
in
I
my
love the
opinion.
robots. The
robots are the
in
best
it,
bit.
there are like these robots that come from the island,
Yeah.
and they're really tall, and they've got really long, sort of like ape arms.
Yeah.
You know, they like their arms go right down to the ground, but they've got like a crooked sort of face piece
Yeah.
with circles on it, which are really good.
I like the visual distinction between, because most of the film is set in kind of like an industrial, like Victorian England kind of setting,
Yeah.
kind of thing. Like the technology is very steampunky. It's not steampunk, is it? What's it called?
It's just industrial.
Yeah, like Industrial Revolution stuff.
That's it,
anyway. Yeah. But also you've got kind of like fantastical elements, like the airships are really like
The airships are wicked.
are really
Yeah.
good, but they're not something that obviously existed back in the day.
I wish there was more of like the mining community, because the credit sequence shows a lot of, I don't know if it's a mining community or if it's like the underbelly of the island,
Yeah.
but like the credit sequence shows like massive industrial machines sort of working and grinding away, and I wish there was more of that in there. But
It's not really focused on that at all, is it?
Yeah.
Really?
but no, I mean it's just kind of like what you said about 20th Century Women.
What's that?
I just can't think of anything to say about it.
One of the things I kind of, when I was thinking about this film subsequently, when I first watched it, I was like, this is my favourite one, this is the best one.
Yeah.
Watching it again, like, it's... One thing it really lacks is kind of like the themes that other Ghibli films have. Like Spirited
Yeah.
Away, like obviously it's a very straightforward story, like Alice in Wonderland thing, but it's also about growing up and loss of innocence and stuff. There's all these different themes going on in the background. With this, it's just a very straightforward adventure film. Like they're trying to find Laputa.
Yeah.
And they find Laputa, and there's nothing else really going on. But I think all the individual elements of the story really work together quite well.
Okay. I like the pirates.
The pirates are the best bit. I love the Sky Pirates.
Yeah.
I love is it Dola, the lady?
Yeah.
The lady Sky Pirate Captain. I think she's fantastic.
Yeah.
She's really funny.
There are some pirates that are after her at the beginning, but then they kind of team up because they've got the same goal.
Yeah.
So they end up sort of working together against the army. And they were cool.
Made me think a lot of Futurama with Mom and her 3 sons.
Yes, it definitely made me think of that.
I was thinking that when I was
wondered
watching it.
because it was the breasts.
Yeah.
Like her breasts are like exactly the same as Mama. So.
ママゴリアテの方が足が速いよどうするの
あたしら奴の風上にいるんだ貿易風を捕まえればこりゃね東洋の計算機だよ風力が10となんとかなりそうだみんなよくお聞き
Should we talk about the weird scene?
The weird scene.
Yeah.
The one weird scene in this film.
Well, the weird scene.
The creepy scene.
There's a scene. Sheeta goes onto the pirate ship. Sheeta's a young girl.
Yeah.
Got to be early teens.
This is kind of like it's hard to tell because like she kind of does have breasts, but
Yeah.
you know like she's early teens, mid-teens.
It's
kind of
important that
age,
we're
like
talking
14,
about that
15.
because you should have to determine her age because every guy on the pirate ship tries to woo her in one scene and
it's played for laughs. It's not meant.
Yeah,
to be
it's like
creepy,
all the
meant
men
to
are
be
sort of
funny.
falling over each other to get to her and stuff like that, but she's a little kid.
いいあいやいや暇だからなんか手伝おうかななんてな
まあありがとうじゃあそのお皿しまってくださる
お安いごめんさっき腹が痛いって俺暇なんだ何か手伝いあ
We watched this with the original Japanese audio, and some of it was kind of comical.
What do you
Just
mean?
because they use like
Oh yeah, Sheeta.
yeah, like the main character's name is Sheeta, but whenever somebody says her name, they say it exactly like the mole in South Park. You know, where he's like Sheet. But there was also a bit towards the end where the guy was saying, I can't see.
My eyes.
Yeah,
It sounds
and-
like a word.
And we can't figure out what word. But the reason I mentioned that is because, more interestingly enough, is the English dub. They use James Van Der Beek to voice the young teenage boy.
Yeah.
And apparently it sounds absolutely ridiculous.
Beyond that cloud is a floating city that no one here on Earth believes exists. But I swear, I am going to be the one to prove it.
I can kind of understand making the character sound a little bit older because then if she sounds a bit older, then it's slightly less creepy that the pirates are trying to come onto her. Maybe that was the intention.
Just cut that all together. It's not necessary.
What?
The pirates coming onto her.
Yeah, I guess.
It's not like it comes into play later on in the film and it's only like 30 seconds worth of footage.
いやなんか手伝おうかあ
I was lying in bed last night and I was thinking to myself, right, you've got to have something to talk about.
Yeah.
And I couldn't. Like, I watched Solo after this.
Well, what do you think of that?
Well, I'm not sure if this was if I preferred Solo over Laputa.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? I'm not sure.
What do you think of the minecart chase sequence on the train? I think that's quite elaborate and quite impressive for the time.
In Solo.
No, well, there's a train in Solo,
Oh.
isn't there? But in Laputa. They're on a train trying to escape from the pirates, and then the army show up, and there's like a big.
Oh,
battle
right,
on
the beginning.
tracks.
Yes.
Yeah, like the first major
yeah.
chase sequence in. I think all the action sequences
See, this
are
is
pretty.
yeah.
good.
I'm like, I didn't even remember that.
それいけ
This is like a really action-heavy Ghibli film as well, which doesn't tend to happen that much. Like
Yeah.
we've seen Princess Mononoke, haven't we? And that's like there's quite a lot of violence and like sword fights and stuff going on.
This is the same with Princess, because when we watched Princess Mononoke, I was kind of halfway through. I was like, what is going on?
Yeah. It's kind
And I kind of had the same thing with this.
I had that with another friend that I watched Mononoke with. Like, they didn't understand what was going on, but I'm like, it's really straightforward. They explain everything.
Yeah,
you just got to pay attention.
It's anime.
Yeah.
I think I mentioned in the Spirited Away
Yeah.
video. Like, I have a real hard time concentrating on anime.
It's really strange.
Yeah, I didn't with Spirited Away. I kind of did with Grave of the Fireflies.
Grave of the Fireflies really drags in the middle, and it is very miserable, so you
Yeah.
can kind of understand that. Anyway, I like it.
Yeah, sorry.
It's not. It's probably not one of them. You know.
I'm very flat about it. If you know what I mean. Just
Yeah. That's kind of a shame, really. I was hoping you'd enjoy it more, but you know, I still like it. I still
Can't win
enjoy
them all.
watching it. I think it would kind of benefit from being a bit shorter as well. It is 2 hours long.
Yeah.
And, like, there's
But
a
then
lot
again,
of-
it didn't drag for me. I was
No.
just tired. I think. Like at no point was I like, come on.
Come on.
So that was our review of Laputa Castle in the Sky.
Every night I bring her Frankfurt sandwiches, Frankfurt sandwiches. How my baby loves those Frankfurt sandwiches, Frankfurt sandwiches. I try to win her with candy, candy, ice cream and custard. But how she likes hot dogs with mustard.